Hello friends, welcome back. If you haven't practiced with me before, my name's Andrea and I'm going to take you through a practice that is all about opening the shoulders and chest. There's going to be a lot of binds, and this is actually a perfect practice to really take notice of how different each side of our body is. So, some things you will need for this practice, if you have it at home. One block. If you don't have a block, you can use a large book or something similar to a block that can help support you. And another item we'll need is a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a long sock. Anything of that length will do. And they are not necessary or required, but helpful to have. So once you have grabbed your props and placed them nearby the mat, we will begin in our seated cross-legged position. Start to close down the eyes, root down into the sit bones. Notice your breath as you take a deep breath in, filling the lungs with air, expanding the rib cage, the lungs. As you exhale, soften through the body, contract the rib cage, the lungs, and continue to breathe in and out here, trying to take full, deep breaths in, long, soothing breaths out. Giving yourself a chance to land onto the mat. Let go of whatever's happened so far. And give yourself this time to be fully present, minute to minute. Taking one more round of breath here. Great job. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Palms will touch. Exhale, bend into the elbows. Bring the palms through to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Again, inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the palms through to your heart. One last round, reaching the arms up and overhead. And this time, once the palms touch, see if you can lengthen through the spine, draw the low belly in. And then as you exhale, bend into the elbows and draw the fingertips towards the ground. Try to keep the elbows in towards each other. So notice if they're spiraling out, see if you can draw them in, pressing the fingertips down, lengthening through the spine, breathing into the lungs for 1, for 2, for 3. Gently extend the arms, bring the palms through to your heart, release the palms over the knees, and start to find little circles with the nose moving one way. Relaxing through the neck muscles. Pausing and circling in the opposite direction. And slowly coming back to center. And taking a breath here. Batting the eyelashes open. Start to reach for your strap or your belt or sock. Start to open up that strap and reach for opposite end, placing the strap in front of you. Let's inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, pulling on each end of the strap. As you exhale, let the arms go behind the back as much as you can. Don't force anything. The strap doesn't have to come close to the ground if it's not possible. You'll inhale, reach the strap up and over towards the front. And keep moving with your breath, exhaling to bring the strap behind you. Just slightly opening through the shoulders. Finding one more round here. Keeping the integrity of the spine nice and long. And meeting with the strap in front of us. Good. Gently release the strap to the side. Make sure it's close by. And then just start to make balls with the fists and start to draw little circles with the fists one way. And then in the opposite direction. Good. Slowly release the palms over the knees. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Bend into the elbows, grab hold of opposite elbow. See if you can lengthen through the spine, lift the sternum, and then start to release the left palm to the middle of the back, drawing the left elbow in with the right palm. So taking a tricep stretch. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, lean towards the right, ever so gently breathing into that left side. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale, lean to the right. Good. Finding one more round. Gently release. Take hold of opposite elbow and then place the right palm to the middle of the back, drawing the right elbow in with the left palm. Inhale to lengthen, press the sit bones into the ground. Exhale to lean to the left this time, breathing into the right side. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to lean. Good. Moving through one more round. And then coming back to center. Release the arms by your sides very slowly and mindfully. Let the fingertips come down to the mat. Drop the left ear over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center, right ear over right shoulder. Inhale back to center, press the palms in front of you, uncross the legs, find a tabletop position facing the front of the mat. Tops of the feet pressing into the ground, fingers spread wide. Bring yourself to a neutral spine. As you inhale, dip the belly, open the heart, point the tailbone up. As you exhale, curl the toes round through the spine, tuck the chin and tuck the tailbone. Inhale to uncurl the toes, dip the belly. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the toes, press away from the mat. Good. Continue to move through these cat-cows. Finding one more round, moving with the pace of your breath. Bringing yourself back to that neutral tabletop. Walk the palms forward, curl the toes, lift the knees, send the seat up to a downward dog. Feet are hip-width apart, press the heels down to the mat. Send the tailbone up towards the sky, lengthen through the spine. Micro bend into the knees, gaze in between the palms, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, gaze down. Exhale, folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folds. Let go of the upper body weight, keeping a micro bend into the knees, slowly ragdoll to standing, stacking the spine. Each vertebra stacking on top of the other, slowly making your way to fully standing. Maybe drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and then drawing the shoulder blades down the back, opening the palms to the front, finding your Samasthiti. And coming into a standing back bend, bring the palms to the low back or sacrum. Draw the elbows in. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, gazing up. As you exhale, push the hips forward. Find a small back bend. Taking a breath in. And exhale, folding forward. Release the crown of your head towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Press the palms into the mat, step one foot back and then the other, finding your plank. Releasing the belly towards the mat, bending into the elbows, finding a Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Any heart opener will do. Exhale, curl over the toes. Send the seat back, downward dog. Good. Press the heels to the mat. Reconnect with the breath in your downward dog. Keep the left foot planted. Extend the right leg, three-legged dog. Bend into the right knee. Draw the foot towards the body. Shine the right hip to the right side. Equal weight in your palms. Staying here or maybe flipping the dog, releasing the right foot towards the left side, picking up the right palm and facing the front of the body towards the ceiling. Back bend here, opening the heart. One more breath wherever you are. Pivoting on the left foot, right palm touches the mat. Extend the right leg, three-legged dog. Good. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, finding a lizard lunge. Tap that back knee, top of the foot. Here, try to come light onto the fingertips. Avoid any wrist pressure. Lengthening through the spine, maybe closing the eyes, noticing how the hips feel. Beautiful. Staying here or pressing that left palm into the mat, drawing the left foot in towards the body and then reaching for the top of the left foot with the right hand, finding a quad opener and a small spinal twist, gazing to the back of the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Maybe taking that Ujjayi breath here, listening to that sound as you exhale. Slowly release the top of the left foot. Place the right palm to the mat. Finding a deeper lizard lunge, start to bend into the elbows, maybe come down onto the forearms. If that's too much, you can always stay onto the palms, maybe rocking the hips side to side, maybe finding stillness, getting comfortable in your lizard. Opening through the hips. And then slowly press into one palm and the other, lifting yourself up. Heel toe the right foot to center, curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead high lunge. Good. Maybe bend into that back knee and then extend the leg, coming a little bit deeper in your high lunge. Inhale, lengthen, reach the arms up. Maybe you can lift the chest up a little bit more. As you exhale, twist to the right. Left palm goes to the front, right palm behind. Peaceful warrior, release the right palm on top of the left thigh, and then reach the left arm up and over. One more breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Slowly reach the right arm up and over, pivot on the feet, find a wide-legged fold facing the left long ways of the mat, bringing the palms to the hips. Some people like to point their toes inwards a bit, some people like them out. Really just depends on how it feels in your body. So get comfortable in the stance. And let's start to find a bind. Start to inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Wrap the right arm underneath the left, finding eagle arms, maybe binding once, top of the palms touch, or top of the hands touch, or maybe wrapping twice, palms will touch. If this is too much, you can always wrap the right arm underneath the left and then give yourself a big hug. It's the same stretch. Let's inhale, reach the elbows up towards the sky. Exhale, release them down. Good. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, release them down. Moving with your breath. And on this next exhale, fold forward, keeping the bind, hinging from the hips, releasing the crown of the head, maybe shaking off the head here if it feels okay in the neck. Good. Take one more deep breath in, deep breath out. Beautiful. Unwrap the arms, let the arms dangle heavy towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, gaze down. Exhale, folds. Walk your palms to the back of the mat, pivoting on the feet, finding a low lunge. Power through that right heel, activating the right leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, and then start to transfer the weight to the left foot, drawing the right knee in towards the chest, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, bending into that knee, opening the right hip. Palms come through to the heart, and then start to bend into that left knee, finding your standing pigeon. Right foot is flexed, so toes are pointing forward. And maybe you start to find a bind. So you wrap the left elbow around the left foot, tucking that foot in, bending into the left knee a little bit deeper. Finding 2 more breaths wherever you are. Notice the sensation into the right glute. Notice your breath. Notice the sense of energy in the body, in the mind. Slowly press into that left foot, extend through the left leg, release the bind, palms are at the heart, uncross the right leg, send the right foot to the back, finding warrior 3, pointing the right toes towards the ground, closing down that right hip, facing the mat. And then micro bend into that left knee, step the right foot back. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the palms to the mat. Step that left foot back, find one-legged plank. Flowing through a one-legged Chaturanga, bending into the elbows, releasing the chest. Both tops of the feet will touch for up dog. Exhale, curl over the toes, send the seat back, downward dog. Good. Start to breathe into the back body. Using your downward dog to reconnect with your breath, slowing down your breath so that you can slow down the heart rate. From here, keep the right foot planted, extend the left leg, 3-legged dog. Bend into the left knee, draw the foot towards the body, press that right heel down towards the mat. Stay here or flip the dog. Release the left foot over to the right side, spiraling the heart open towards the ceiling. Keep pushing the hips up. And slowly pivot on the right foot. Press the left palm down into the mat. Extend that left leg, three-legged dog. Draw the knee in towards the chest and step the foot to the outside of the left palm. Finding your lizard lunge. Tap the back knee, top of the foot. Close down the eyes. Light onto the fingertips. Lengthen through your spine. Lift the heart. Breathe into the chest. Notice how the opposite side feels. Good. Slowly draw that right foot in towards the body. Reach for the right foot with the left hand. Quad twist. Gazing towards the back of the room. Opening the right quad. Finding space within the upper body. One more breath here. Gently release that right foot with control. Tap it down. Bring the left palm to the inside of the left foot. Finding your lizard. Staying here for a couple more breaths. Feeling out the right hip flexor. Maybe using your block and resting the forehead onto the block if you want. If you don't want to incorporate the block, you can just rest the crown of the head towards the earth, bending into the elbows. There's no right or wrong here. One more breath. Slowly press yourself up. Extend through the arms. Heel toe the right foot to center. Curl the back toes. Lift the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. High lunge. Bend into that right knee. And then extend the leg. Getting a little bit deeper. Inhale, gaze up, sweeping the arms up, lengthening through the spine. As you exhale, twist to the right. Right palm comes to the front, left palm behind. Release that back palm to the back thigh. Sweep the right arm up and over towards the ceiling. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, bring the left arm up and over, finding your high lunge, pivoting on the feet, finding a wide-legged stance. Palms come to the waist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the sternum. Exhale to fold forward, hinging from the hips. Release the fingertips towards the earth. Relax the neck muscles. Good. Slowly walk yourself to the front of the mat, pivoting on the feet, finding your low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over. High lunge. Transfer the weight to the right foot. Palms may come to the heart as you draw that left knee in towards the chest. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, finding your standing pigeon, bending into that right knee, lowering your seat, keeping the spine nice and long. Maybe finding a bind, wrapping the right arm around the right foot. Right foot is flexed. Breathing into the left glute. Slowly release that bind if you had it. Extend through the right leg. Uncross the left ankle. Send that left foot to the back, finding warrior three. pointing those left toes down towards the ground, closing down that left hip. Long, straight line with the body. And then micro bend into that right knee, step the left foot back. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over. Exhale, press the palms to the mat, step the right foot back, one-legged plank. Exhale, one-legged Chaturanga, finding up dog or cobra. Exhale, sending the seat back, downward dog. Good. Deep breath in through the nose here. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Bend into that right knee and bring the right knee towards the right wrist. Finding your pigeon, tapping the back knee down, top of the foot. Good. This is where having a strap would be handy. As we're going to start to walk the hands towards the back, finding a heart opener. Feeling maybe an intense stretch into the front of that left hip flexor. This is why we were focusing on opening the hips, shoulders, and chest. We're gonna add our Gomakasana Arms here. So start to extend that right arm up and over, bend into the elbow, place the palm to the middle of the back, bend into the left elbow, see if you can reach that left arm towards the right, maybe the hands clasp. Opening the chest, breathing here. If this is difficult, you can always use a strap. So placing the strap into the right hand and then walking the left hand up the strap to find a variation of Gomakasana Arms. Good. Wherever you are, let's take 2 more breaths. Keep the jaw relaxed, soften through the eyebrows. And gently release your Gomakasana Arms. Start to walk the palms forward, stacking the forearms, resting the forehead down. Finding your sleeping swan. On your next inhale, press into your palms, extend the arms, curl the back toes, send your seat back to downward dog. Maybe pedal the dog. Any intuitive movement that feels good here. Notice the blood rushing down the right leg. And then start to pick up the left foot, bend into the knee, place the knee to the left wrist, finding pigeon on the opposite side, tapping that back knee down, top of the foot. Getting comfortable here in your pigeon before you begin to walk the hands towards the body, lifting the heart, opening through the left hip crease. Finding Gomakasana Arms, reaching that left arm up and over, bending into the elbow, placing the palm to the middle of the back, and then bending into that right elbow, reaching the right fingertips to the left. Maybe they touch. If they don't, using the strap here. Keep lifting the heart, breathing into the lungs for 1, for 2, for 3, gently release the fingertips, walk the palms forward, stack the forearms, rest the forehead, sleeping swan. You're doing wonderful. Taking one more soft breath here. Press the palms into the mat, lift yourself up, curl the back toes, send the left leg back, downward dog. Take a moment, notice how the left side feels. Beautiful. Start to micro bend into the knees, gaze to the top of the mat, and hop your way to seated, crossing the legs, finding a seat. Let's extend the legs in front of us, finding Dandasana or staff pose, pointing the toes up. If you're having trouble keeping the spine nice and straight, micro bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale to fold forward, grabbing onto the ankles, shins, toes, wherever your hands land. You can start to round through the spine and just allow yourself to let go of any effort here. Take a passive fold. And from here, let's inhale, halfway lift, gaze down to the shins, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Slowly ragdoll up to seated, so stacking the spine vertebra by vertebra. Reaching the arms out at shoulder height and then tucking the tailbone, rolling down onto the back. Until eventually back of the head touches the mat. Let yourself sprawl out here, so take up space on the mat. Enjoy the sensation of your muscles letting go. Cactus the arms, so bend into the elbows and let the palms face up. Start to bend into the right knee and then the left knee, placing the feet onto the mat. Cross the left leg over the right. Pick up the hips and bump them towards the left a bit as you release the knees to the right side, finding a spinal twist. Gazing over towards the left. Maybe closing down the eyes. One more breath here. Draw the knees back to center, uncross the left leg, realign the spine to center. And then start to cross the right leg over the left, pick up the hips, bump them to the right, and then release the knees over to the left. Maybe gazing over to the right side or closing the eyes. Release any grip you have. Relax through the hips, through the face. Relax through the chest and the shoulders. Notice your breath moving the body. Very slowly bring the knees back to center, uncross the right leg, place the foot onto the ground, and then reach for your block, which is hopefully nearby. Let's rest the arms by our sides, palms face down. As you inhale, tuck the tailbone, start to lift the low back, mid back, and upper back. Finding your bridge. Reach for your block, slide the block underneath the low back or sacrum. And maybe you have to fidget around here, finding that sweet spot where you can release all your body weight over the block. Finding a supported bridge. closing down the eyes. Enjoying this mild extension of the spine. Arms can rest on the belly or by your sides into the mat. Start to send the right leg along, pointing the toes towards the sky, and then the left leg, finding an inversion or a supported shoulder stand. Reversing the blood flow. Feeling the belly rise and fall as you effortlessly breathe. On your next exhale, bend into the knees, tap one foot down, other foot down. Inhale to lift the hips up, release the block or remove it away from the low back, placing it to the side, placing your whole back onto the mat. Tailbone touches last. Extend one leg and then the other. Flip your palms to face open. Find your full Shavasana. Relax. Let go. Trust that this is exactly where you need to be. In this moment, listening to your breath and being with yourself is all that matters. If you have time, I always recommend staying a little longer than you think you should. Extending your meditation, giving yourself some time. Pausing the video and staying for a little longer. To close the practice, let's draw the palms together. Bring the thumbs to the third eye in between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Namaste. Thank you for practicing. I'll see you next time. Bye.